and the Hollywood elite likes to relax in the Hamptons. But a new effort is being made to bring Hollywood productions to the East End of Long Island.
2010. Polish over here, guys. We'll be right back. We got a whole lot more happy hour, including a scoop from a big wheel over in the Hamptons. Oh, yeah. What he's wheeling and dealing right now. That's on the happy hour when we come back.
Hey, welcome back. All right, well, Mike Wudyka runs a bunch of inns out in the Hamptons where all the rich and famous play. He's also the president of East Hampton Studios, and he's here to tell us about his latest endeavors out there. Mike, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
So
what the heck's going on? What do you got going?
Well, we've got 5 hotels in the Hamptons called the Enclave Inns, and we also have East Hampton Studios, which we just opened in December. It's a 35,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that we're doing movies and production, television. We're going to have you guys out there do some work.
Did you build the studio on spec, or did
you
have
already built? It was built about 5 years ago, but it is a state-of-the-art facility.
And so what I'm sorry, but the idea is to bring Hollywood out to the Hamptons, to use the Hamptons as background, as sets.
And off-season business. Right now, there's not much off-season. Everyone knows the Hamptons is hot in the summer, but my partner and I, Mitchell, wanted to do something off-season. And so then basically what we did is we have the studio, and we're going to do a lot of production, movie, television, all the rest out there to help the off-season.
How does a hotel guy end up getting in the studio?
I thought, how cool would it be to own a studio?
Seriously?
So,
you just saw the opportunity and jumped on it.
And not only that, it's going to help the hotels off-season, because obviously all the different productions brings lodging. We also have a restaurant, Regulars Music Cafe, and we're doing a couple of internet businesses out there.
Are there other studios in the Hamptons?
No.
Are you guys got the only one? Do you want to build more?
No, we're the only one. Unfortunately, due to zoning, well, fortunately for us, it's the only one that can be out there. And with the new tax credit, New York is now a power player around the U.S.
So that, I guess, would limit the amount of work out there. I mean, I would think that if I was, you know, somebody, Billy Joel, Christy Brinkley, I wouldn't want crews in the street, and I wouldn't want people invading my space.
It's only one sound stage, so it's not that big. We're never going to be overpopulated. It's a great place, and everyone has homes out there. Why not use them more often than just the 3 months a year?
All right, but you just threw out the red flag, and you said tax credits. So wait a minute, you don't have to pay as much taxes as I do?
New York State tax credits for the studio.
Right, so the studio doesn't have to pay as much taxes as I do as just a regular guy.
No, look at him running wild on us.
No, seriously, you get a tax credit for running a studio.
No, not us, the actual people doing the studio, running the actual movies.
Oh, so when the movie guys, when the production company comes in, they don't have to pay as much taxes as I do.
Right.
Someone's getting screwed. I know I'm getting screwed somewhere.
It's an incentive to get people out there.
Back in New York.
But all it does is brings people to our state, brings people out to the Hamptons, into his hotels.
Right.
It helps the overall economy.
You know what? I think TV does a good job of bringing economy to this New York City. How about a tax credit for TV anchors? Sound like a plan?
Done.
Let's do it.
Free lodging in the Hamptons. How's that?
Oh, hey, now that's a perk of the job. That's not sure tax credit, though.
Are the hotels all on the Hamptons?
Yes, between Southampton and Wainscott. We have 5 small boutique hotels.
And how's business? You seen the downturn?
Yeah, a little bit. It gets a little tough, but we get creative. You know, we get out there, we do a lot of corporate stuff, a lot of corporate business this year, a little more than in the past. During the week, it's a little slower than we anticipated, but we're up about 20% for the year, so we get very aggressively. Yeah.
Do you think all of the Hamptons is mostly up? I don't think so.
Well, you know, in business, if you get aggressive and you play and work hard at it, it's going to get better. It has to.
Right. Is it mostly high-end, or is it mostly international?
No, mom-and-pop shops. As far as the visitors.
Yeah.
A lot more Europeans coming in. Obviously, the euro is extremely strong. But, you know, the people out here need to get away. You know, New York's tough, and most of our business is from the city.
All right, so you speak about corporations being strong. Does that mean do you think that corporations are stepping up and accelerating their spending?
Absolutely, especially out there. It's a high profile. The Hamptons now are getting larger and larger as far as worldwide recognition, and out there, that's where the dollars work.
I keep waiting for this shoe to drop in New York City. There are tens of thousands of investment bankers and Wall Streeters being laid off constantly. That's got to hit the Hamptons at some point, no?
Well, again, it's not very expensive if you do it right. We're a very moderate place, so it's not hitting us. Maybe some of the higher-end places like Gurney's and those places, but not us. So we've been very fortunate. And we're also building an off-season business with, you know, our internet company, God Social Network, and Black Book 2, those sorts of things that we're building off-season. So we're getting smarter.
You got a few balls in the air, man. Michael,
thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck with those tax credits.
Oh, and well, speaking of tax credits and our money, we're going to talk